chapter, creating web pages with HTML. In this session, we'll be learning about a new topic. First, we'll learn about the comments, then we have got another topic ready for you, and that is the images. So first, we'll learn about the topic uh, comments. So for this, I'm using the same HTML file that we have created in our previous chapter, previous session. So this is a session where this is called as comments, and these comments are very essential to be put in our HTML file whenever we have got an HTML file which is generally very lengthy. So let us consider the HTML file that we have created in our previous session, and that is about the tables. Now this is the HTML file that we have created, if you remember, and this is the coding that we had written in our HTML file. So this HTML coding which we have written in Notepad generally becomes very long and very confusing. Now in this kind of situation, if you look at this HTML file after uh, around, let's say, after a year, you will not be able to identify which code was written for which purpose or what purpose. So in this kind of situation, what we generally do is we write a comment, and that comment will be uh, considered as a note, and that note is able to tell you what purpose is this particular code serving for you. And for your information, whatever comment I write, that comment will not be visible in the browser window. Whatever text I have written, this text will be visible in the browser, but if I write a comment, comment will not be visible in the browser window. So it's so simple. And for writing the comment, we just need to put some symbols, and that symbol will be able to identify this as the comment, and that will not be visible in the browser. So let's start. If you want to write any comment, then what you need to write is open bracket and an exclamation sign. Then inside we just write a comment. This is the comment, and just close the angle bracket. Just close the angle bracket and save it and check it in the browser window. This will not be coming as the comment or the text, because this is right now acting as a comment. But if I remove the symbols, and if I run it in the browser, you will see that as the text. You can see this is the comment. But if I insert less than sign, exclamation, and at the end again this, and if I save it, same file, if I reload it, then this will not be coming as a comment. This will be acting as a comment. It will not be coming as the text in the browser. It's very simple. So this will be acting as our notes. Okay. Now let's go to the next topic, and this topic is generally the image, and this is one of the very important topic of HTML. So we will be starting, or we'll be doing this in a new HTML or in a new notepad file, and for that I need the text, I need the coding to be written as like before images in HTML. So this is the general structure of our HTML file, and as we know, image is a very important tag, and this is used to insert any kind of pictures in our HTML file. Images plays a very important role without images, only the text looks very boring. And if the text is kept along with the images, then it is considered as very eye-catching and very understandable as well. And to insert the image, we have got a tag, and that tag is generally considered as or called as img. So img is the short form of image. So image is the tag, img is the tag is used to insert the image in the HTML file or the web page. And img image tag is empty tag. That means it does not have any tag like img. There is no need to write img as the closing tag /img because it is an empty tag. It does not have the closing tag. It has the opening tag only. And for information, img tag is not able to insert the image all by itself because the image can be inserted only after we use the attribute of the image tag. And the first attribute or the main attribute of the image tag is the src. Src is the attribute that specifies the image file with its complete path. That means it will tell where to look for the image file in the computer. If you have got the image file in D drive, I have to mention D drive and the name of the image and the type of the image and so on. So we are already familiar with that particular thing, but still I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so let's go for it. img src. Now I have to mention what is the total path of the image inside these double quotes. If you remember, we had done this when we were using the background image, and for that, let's say I put some images here. I'm going to that images folder. So here are the images. Suppose you want to insert this image as dia. So what I have to do is I just have to go to the properties, and I have to go to the location here, and I have to select and I have to copy this. I'll just copy this. I'll go to the image source, and inside this I'll just paste it. After pasting, the path of the image comes, add the slash, then after that go back to the same place, this place, and here just look for the name of the image. This name of the image is dia.jpg. So we are going to write diy dia.jpg. That's it. So save it. Let's save it, and while saving it as uh, images in html.html. So let's go and check the HTML file. This is the HTML file, images in HTML. This is in my file. Open it. Let's see how our images appear. Okay, so this is how the images is coming in our HTML file. Now there are some more attributes that we can work on. Let us see how to do that. Now in HTML we have got the other attribute, and one of the another important attribute is the ALT. ALT is the attribute that helps us to uh, insert the text in the HTML file if the image does not appear. Right now image is appearing, and if you want this image, if by chance if this image is not appearing in the HTML file, people should understand what was supposed to be there. So for that, what you can do, you can write ALT. ALT is the alternate text. Alternate text means uh, alternate text is the kind of text that you want the image of the. Now, in case if this image that we had put it in our HTML file, if this image is not coming, there should be a message that shows that this particular image, the description of this image in this particular part. So what I've written, ALD is the image of the. By chance this image is not displaying, instead of the image, you will see this message coming over there. Okay, so for that, let's say just write dias.jpg. So this image is not there, so image will not appear, and instead of image, what we'll see, the text, the image of Dia. So people will understand there should be an image of Dia. Due to some reason, that image is not displaying in the image. But if that image is displayed, if the image is displayed, then that text will not be seen by anyone. Here it is. Okay, so this is the way in which we can put it. Now another attribute, let's talk about another attribute, and that attribute is the height and the width. We'll go to another attribute, the previous one, that is alignment. Now height and the width means sometimes the image which is displayed in the web page, that is generally very big or sometimes very small. So you want it in an exact size. And this image is also displaying in a very large size, and I want it to be in the almost half of this size. So for that, I can go here and I can write height is equals to 50%. That means I want height of the image the 50% only. That means it should be half of this image, and the width also is equals to 50%. I want that image to be half of it. That means 50% height wise and 50% width wise. So I did the same here in our HTML coding. Height and the width equals to 50% of the image, and if I go to the web page and reload it, you'll see the image becomes half. Okay, so you can go for any size, even smaller as well, or you can get bigger as well. You can even keep the size of the height and the width of the image in uh, pixels. Okay, if you know the, give it. So here I have given in percentage, so you can stick to the percentage. So it's very simple. Now let's go to the previous attribute, and that is alignment. You can go to the alignment in your page number 60, and you can see there are 5 different alignments that you can put for the image. So right now the image is in the left hand side. As we know, left is the default alignment. We can put it in the right hand side, and you can also put it uh, along with the text, either top, bottom, or right. And that top, bottom, and right is as per the text, uh, which is with respect to the text that is around it. So for that I need a little bit of text, which I'll get it from my Microsoft Word. Let me get some text, and I'll be putting that text in my page, and we will work with the images along with the text. Okay, so this is the text which I have got. I'm taking two paragraph and I'm putting it in my HTML file here. So this is the text. Okay, so from here is my text, and so I am putting the paragraph. So this is considered as a paragraph. So let's see how it appears. This is how it appears. Now I want this text and this picture to be aligned side by side, how it appears. Let's try. First, we'll go for line is equals to left. Now, if I go for line left, this picture will go to the left hand side and this text will go to the right hand side. That means the picture will, the text will come here. Just a second. Yeah, yes. You see, the picture is coming on the left hand side and the text is coming on the right hand side. The same thing, I can do it like this. Instead of this left, I can write right alignment, and this will go here. The text is coming to the right hand side, left hand side, and the picture is going to the right hand side. Similarly, I can keep the image on the top, image in the top, image in the top. Now since the top, now this will be a little bit tricky because we have got a very large number of text. Now this will be possible only if you have got a little bit of text, only only a sentence maybe. I've got only a sentence. Now you'll be able to see where you want the text to appear. Now image is coming, the text is coming on the top, that means here. If you want this text to come in the middle, if you want this text to come in the middle, then you need to write top, you need to write bottom. Just write bottom here, save it. Okay, it's coming on the bottom side. Okay, I said middle, this is in the bottom. In the same way, if you want it in the middle, just write middle. If I write middle, align is equal to middle, now the text will be coming in the middle of the page. Here it is like this. So you can put the image in the right hand side, left hand side, right hand side, top, middle, and the bottom. And in case, in case, in in case you want this image to be in the center of the page. Let's say we don't have the text also, I'm removing the text. If you want the image to be in the center of the page, this one exactly in the center here. Now for that, there is no alignment. We directly write center, center, and we close the center here. If you do it like this, do it like this, the image will come in the center of the page. So this is how we do the alignment, center alignment in HTML. I hope you got it, and right now we will go to the last attribute, and that last attribute is called as the border. Now border is, sometimes this image looks very plain simple, and if you want some kind of frame outside this picture, you can put the border. So if I put the border, let's say I'm putting the value 3, this 3 level, third level border, that means the border of the 3 pixels. Right now you can see. Okay, if I want a little bit thicker border, I'll have to give the bigger value. So save, and here we go. So this is the larger border. If you want even larger, let's say 50, this will give you a border with a frame-like structure. This is how the image border will come. So this is how we work with the images in our HTML file, and these are all the topics that you have for the image. And for your exercise, in your page number 61, you have got a small HTML file. You can try it, but here we have got the image called Venus.jpg and Mercury.jpg. You need to have this in your computer, then only you'll be able to use it in your. For now, I'll see you in my next video with a new topic in HTML. Till then, take care and bye bye for now.